Welcome back, everybody. We are here to make a major announcement.
I am
Jeremy,
so excited. Look at me.
Are you ready?
There's excitement on my face.
The Acoustic Shoppe is the newest Martin Guitar marquee dealer.
We did it! We did it! Stick around to hear why we think it is a game changer for both us and our customers and you folks on YouTube.
I ain't putting you down, but I don't like this town. Just waiting for the hard time.
Welcome back, everybody. As always, there is an entire performance video with that song where you can check out these two guitars. Not just that one, really. And you have links to that down below. You can click on that and just watch a video.
And be sure to like, subscribe, and share this with all of your friends. It really helps this channel grow, and we appreciate that so much. The fact that you guys are such a great audience and watch all these videos really helped us. So thank you guys for subscribing. Like I said, be sure to like and share it and subscribe. That helps so much. This is an iteration of how much that helps.
It sure does. So what we're going to do today is give you the top 4 reasons why we are now a Martin dealer. The reasons why we wanted to be a Martin dealer.
And the reasons we think this is going to be huge for us and all of our customers and fans.
So reason number 1, the Martin legacy. Everybody, Martin Guitars has been around since 1833. They are the history of the steel string guitar. This is what people expect to see when they start talking, especially dreadnoughts and triple O's and double O's and all of the mainstays that were created by this iconic brand.
The steel string guitar in general is just, I mean, it's seeped in Martin lore. From us, from a bluegrass background, that's what we grew up looking at. We always knew about Martins. It is just, you know, in our DNA. And as a acoustic instrument shop, it's something that it's a legacy. It's so exciting to have that in here.
There's definitely a prestige involved in being a Martin guitar dealer.
Number 2 on our list, John, brand validation.
Yeah.
The Acoustic Shoppe has made it. I mean, you're now associated with the most iconic guitar brand in the steel string world. I think that means a lot.
Whenever anybody comes in the shop and is talking to us, from year 1, it was always a question of, do you have Martin guitars? And if you don't, it was like, oh, well.
Oh, you're not a Martin dealer?
Yeah, I guess you're not that serious of a store. So, you know, whether that's correct or not, doesn't really matter. There is perception out there that if you are not a legacy brand store, you don't have the credibility to be the ultimate kind of authority on.
We kind of ran across the same thing as musicians, where if you were signed to a record label, then you were taken seriously. You could be the greatest band out there.
Doesn't mean the music's any better.
Yeah, you could be a great band and doing excellent on the road. The audience loves you, but you're not signed on a label. Oh, they're independent. You get signed to a label, all of a sudden people start looking at you differently. Yeah. I think Martin being associated with the store has the same sort of effect.
I would agree with that. Number 3, benchmark for comparisons. You guys are pretty tough on us on these videos a lot of times, and you want to see how does it compare to some of the ones, and if we don't have it, you know, which that's been the hardest part for us to compare certain
Sometimes we have to go out and buy a new guitar from a competitor just so we can review it and compare it to another guitar.
Exactly. So now we have that. Everybody already knows, not everybody, but a majority of guitar aficionados already know what the standard is that Martin has set, and now we can sit there and prove it back and forth by doing it on video comparisons, by just in our regular everyday conversations with customers. We can compare something that they already know and love and actually have hands-on experience by doing so.
And number 1 on our list, John, why we're very excited right now, we love Martin guitars. We grew up playing bluegrass music, the history of bluegrass, Lester Flatt, all the way back with Martin. So we grew up with them, and they make incredible instruments.
They do. Do I think that there's going to be times when we're going to criticize them for things that we don't like? I absolutely believe that we will. I know we will. We've done it with every other brand too, and it's just part of it, what we do. That's why we're here. That's why you guys are watching. You want us to give our honest evaluations. But the fact is, we have always been Martin guitar fans all the way from their heritage to what they've done. We own them. Like I said, you started
20 years before we opened a music store, we did a Martin factory tour. We went down there just as fans of Martin guitars to see what it was like. Been fans ever since. We love the mission that they have, sustainability, the heritage that they have as innovators for the steel string guitar.
And their sound. They just have a Martin sound, and that's a great thing. Is it always what everybody's looking for? No, but it is great.
That's the reason
and
we
it
have a guitar
fits
shop.
What we are
We have
all
so
about.
many different incredible builders out there, and now it's great to just finally have the one that we really grew up listening joining that family of incredible builders. Well, guys, thank you again for making this happen. You guys were a large part of it. We appreciate you subscribing to the channel and also watching the videos and commenting. We know some of you may be big fans of Martin. Tell us about your first experience with Martin.
Some of you guys might be big
Some of you-
haters too.
There's
That's fine.
room. Our tent is very large. In fact, just because Martin's in the shop doesn't mean they're always going to come out on top in our
right.
esteem or conversations with customers. We recently did a comparison. Can Eastman take down the D18 King? We compared an Eastman E6, E10, and a D18 to see who comes out on top. So you're going to want to go ahead and click this link to check that out.